Yes, well, you know what time it is. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, boys and girls. How are we all doing today? Yes, that. Huh? No, we're good. That is the point, isn't it? Uh, well, there is, if I'm honest, there is something to be said for simply being able to. Excuse me. Oh, I'm just making sure that my head still moves properly. There we go. The camera's doing some weird stuff, but that's okay. What was I saying? Oh right, there is something to be said about, like doing things properly, and so that's what we're doing. We're going to well, in our case, doing things properly means that we're going to make sure that our Tune 1 line actually goes where we want it to, right? Which is actually just up here. You know, it's actually really interesting, right? Because this was one of the first lines to be built in Hong Kong. So you can see how it really only served the downtown core, right? Like core Kowloon and core Hong Kong Island, and then everything else, especially up here and stuff, was took forever to be added, right? Like it took 20-30 years to be added. And like this isn't like the ideas of places like New York and stuff in London where really like infrastructure doesn't get continued, right? Like they've built in infrastructure, they were first added and they built it, and then it just sort of becomes static for a while. Like when I was in London, it was can you still see me just fine? Oh, the camera crashed, but it's still outputting. That's really interesting. Okay, I'll be right back. Or rather, my avatar will be right back. We just need to do a quick reconnect to make sure that it's not doing something silly. Are you connecting? No, you're not connecting anymore. Hello? Muses has disappeared, that's right. Let's see. Okay. Can you connect properly, please? There we go, okay. That's really weird. Why are you doing that? Out. That's okay. Well, it doesn't really matter. No, I was just, what was I sighing about the nature of the world? Yes. Well, I am a bit sad for the other cities, right? Like you do want your infrastructure to continue growing. If why wouldn't you, right? Like if your infrastructure is not growing, then obviously something's not going correctly. Prince Edward, right here, right? Maple Street, Double Road. Oh no, okay, yeah, my bad. Okay, so are we ready to continue? And are we ready to start our day's worth of drinks? Yes. Yes, if you would be so kind as to start us off. And if you would be so kind as to not give us. This one is in here. And it's almost exactly 130. Fantastic. Okay. Your man will do Chawan, which is, yeah, right here. Right outside the playground, yes. Oh, I remember almost all of these stations, actually. There was a time where I would actually, like, physically just, like on a day off, I would just take the train. It was a lot of fun for me. Obviously, but like, yeah, it. Oh, wrong. Are these stations not underground? Okay. Okay. Did I build these stations not underground? I built them underground. Okay. So it was just okay. Okay. We're good. We're good. So we, yes. Now there should be no conflict. Fantastic. Fashion Road and then one playground. Yeah, as I was saying, like I would actually just take the train. You know, like take the train for a couple stops and then just hop off and do something, and then take the train again. It was fantastic. Absolutely loved it. It was, to me, that's sort of the correct way to explore a city. To essentially say, you know, like, because you want to be exposed to things outside of normal tourist attractions, right? So when you are how do you say, when you look at too many guides, even those guides that claim, oh, you know, like less traveled places, blah blah blah, you're still not really getting the full experience. And so that's why you have to just go randomly. And obviously not everybody has the time to do it properly randomly, right? But that's kind of fair. That's why you have to work in a place for a while. Build all fantastic lines to one line. Let's start with Prince Edward. That stops. I want to start at Prince Edward. Where are we? Prince Edward D. Excellent. So we go B, B, D, B. Fantastic. Okay, and now we'll add 2 more trains. Are these the trains that we want to add? 750, 290. Fantastic. Okay. So that's obviously taken another 50 mil. Well, the point of this exercise really is to essentially get to the point where the money is self-sustaining. Well, I mean, the money is already self-sustaining, right? It's just that we are still, like, when we construct and then we buy trains, that's a lot of money, especially because I'm doing this all on high-speed underground rails, which, you know, in retrospect we probably didn't need to do, but whatever. YOLO. Yeah. Okay. Oh, right. I need a station here. I forgot about this part. Yes. Did you know there's a DHL right here? Fantastic. I want a DHL. Actually, out of all of the, and I know this is incredibly nerdy and whatever, you can say whatever you want about me because of this, but I do have a favorite freight company, and it is indeed DHL. I mean, yeah, the other ones are probably like UPS and FedEx, of course, are probably a little bit more global, and they're a little bit more. I wouldn't even say that they were more reliable. They're just more. There we go. They're just more available, but still, I like DHL more. There we go. So we used up more money, but look, we made $1 million worth of fares. Actually, let's take a look at trains. Can I see how busy the trains are? Oh, they're not that busy. But we're future-proofing our network, right? So it's fine. And also, this is 2 in the afternoon. I wonder if it gets more busy. Yeah, I see. It got more busy. Let's see if it'll get more busy as the afternoon wears on. Let's get to rush hour. 131, 175. We definitely need more more people. Yeah, the more people we have, the more transfers there will be. And that presumably makes it a little bit more fun. Yeah. Also, can you imagine a train that goes from here to there in like less than 10 minutes? What kind of train is this? So that was 1550. Yeah, like almost literally 10 minutes from Central to Laichiko. If you've lived in Hong Kong, you'll understand how impossible that is. Just absolutely impossible. Love it. So let's see. There's Meifu. Those are the exits. Okay, we'll just say it's probably down here. Yeah, that looks about right. We'll have the train be here. What is this new building? Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Imagine having a depot of any amount. It's simply not something that we will ever do since our trains. What is this? Oh, the station is underneath. Okay. That's fine. We'll send this over here. We'll send it there. Perfect. Good. Rename this. Right for strength. Let's do it. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, build current blueprint. Excellent. Let me just add Aichikok. We'll add B, we'll add B, and then we'll add another 2 trains. Why not? YOLO. Yes, first drink. My boy, I hope you're not giving me something crappy. 80. Wow, look at that. I wonder what the population density looks like. That seems weird that this is 80 and then this is 50. Oh, I get it. It's because our this station in Laichikok has been squeezed in by these 2 stations, right? So obviously that's going to make the amount of, what was it called in this game? Packs, yes. It's going to lower the amount that's there. Yes. Let's see. That's fine. Excellent. Oh, okay. So you have a good drink today. Oh, actually, let me just double check. Test. Okay, we're good. We're still good. Okay. Yeah, I don't have it. You know, it's a good drink, but I don't really have any comments on it because it's just. Oh, like what? Actually, let me think about it. I do enjoy. I do very much enjoy sake, but like, I tend to err on the side of on oh, there's an actual building for this. Okay, and it's right here. Okay, I tend to err on the side of sort of less intensity, right? So when there's a lot of intensity, I tend to not like it quite as much. And I think, does it start becoming an overground train? No, not yet. Okay. King. So let's see, how does it run? It runs Princess Margaret Hospital. Fantastic. Let's pull it out like that, and then we'll do a direct connection. OUHK. You know, for a small city, Hong Kong does have a lot of universities, but then again, it has very high population density, right? So it would. Anyway, yeah. So I was saying, I don't really drink a lot of like very intense sake or like very or flavored. I prefer just, like the actually, and I'll be upfront about this. I prefer the cheap stuff, oftentimes. Like the cheap stuff warmed up properly, and then it's sort of like a nice drink that goes with, say, like an afternoon snack or some sort, right? And so yeah, and so that does make it better. Well, that isn't my fault. That's not my fault at all. How dare you? Oh, quite fun. Pretty sure it's right here. I'm pretty sure that's it. Let me just double check. Yes. Well, actually, you know what? That's fine. Yeah. If next time you're around, let's try it. 130. We'll do one of these. There we go. Fantastic. And then this is quite fun. Quite fun. Well, I mean, if you were here yesterday, you would know because I explained it all yesterday. We are doing this again because we have to. We are literally morally obliged to do so. Viking. There we go. Let's add another 2 trains. We could probably use less trains now that I think about it. But it's also 2 in the morning, so whatever. Quai in its own building as well. I love it when I think it's right here. Let me just double check. Oh. I love it when like you can see exactly on the map where the station is. It's always tons of fun. Because you can imagine, or I mean, if you've been there, you know exactly what it looks like, right? And that's always, it's like a little dose of nostalgia all of a sudden, and that's nice. I like that. Why do I sound like I'm the oldest? You mean in the server that includes people who are like 80? That's because I am. See, you mistake a lot of one of the biggest mistakes that we make as humans is we mistake age with wisdom. Obviously, I am the wisest, so that's why I sound the oldest. I think that makes perfect sense, right? Like, if you guys were any wiser, maybe you would, also sound old. I will. Wow. That looks like it's right there. And I wonder if this is still all on. Soon one is right here. Right? I am right. Okay, good. Good, right there. Okay, time. Oh, the exits are okay. The exit is here and here, which means it's right underneath the park. Yes, the next drink, please. I like that it took so long before the insult really set in. That speaks to your age, my friend. Well, maybe you should try being less old. How about that? Like, have you tried that? Just like being less old? What is that? That's no. Wait, what? Well, let's draw that out a little bit and do that. There we go. Much nicer, much cleaner. The idea is to have clean lines, right? Like you don't want your tracks to overlap each other because that would be terrible. Absolutely terrible. sports center. We don't need the sports center. Oops. uh, uh, um, you're gonna have to give me some time to think about a proper comeback to that. Just I'll do it off the air because it'll probably involve something deeply personal and meaningful to use. Just so it can be I can maximize the damage to your psyche. Yes. So I also can't spell. Okay, there we go. So the 2-in-1 line is now complete. Let's make sure that it is Kwai Hing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And then we'll add 2 more trains. And I think that's it. Yeah, so that'll be the first one. Nice. But I see. Remember when we first started this Friday drinks segment, and we would talk about interesting cocktails or interesting alcohol in general. You know, we would talk about wine. I don't remember if I talked about terroir in terms of wine, but I know I did talk about it vis-a-vis coffee. But now all I'm getting is like it's like this cheap stuff, guys. What's with the cheap stuff? The cheap stuff isn't exciting. I don't need to know that you're drinking some crap beer. I just don't. Well, like no means no. It's just like, why would I be interested in your consumption of beer, right? Like, I don't exactly. I don't get it either. Like, I'm glad you're having fun, but again, right? Like, good for you. Oh, how did I want to do this? Oh, I don't want to start at. We should start at one of the terminals, right? Yeah, that's probably easier. Let's start at Hong Kong University. No, Kennedy Town. What am I even saying? Of course, it's not Hong Kong University. It's Kennedy Town. Oh, not there. There we go. Kennedy Town. There we go. Is that it? There's a FedEx building. That looks like it is it. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay. Goes like that. Yep. X. Oh, not like that. Of course, it's named after. No. I'm not going down that road. But yeah, so good for you. Nice beer. Next, Kennedy Town, and then next station is HKU. HKU is a fantastic university. Just want to put that out there. Absolutely fabulous. Because so HKU sits up here, right? Like all of this is HKU, but this is literally built into the mountain, right? So this is this street that you see here is a major thoroughfare to like sort of the southwest side of Hong Kong Island. But that's sort of close to sea level, and then it just rises straight up into the mountain. And so all of these areas are literally sitting on top of the mountain, looking down at the skyscrapers that are down here. Oh, it's oh my god, it's beautiful. It's absolutely breathtaking. I love HKU. No, it's not wasted. No, it's a good institution. University. I don't know why I said institution. Don't think too much about that. HKU. The station itself is actually called HKU in English. So So just so we're aware. Let's see, and this goes kind of straight and then kind of bends. Fantastic. So we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that, and then that'll bend down like that. Fantastic. Excellent. Yeah, no, that's good. Let's get this started. Okay. Hey, what's after HKU? Saying, oh, and then Shunwan. Yeah, okay. So we still have a few. Yeah, next drink. Next drink. Let's make sure that it's a nice blue. Primary colors. Is that nice blue? Maybe it's a little too saturated. Let's go down this side a little bit. Excellent. Okay. And so we're gonna add B. There we go. And then we're gonna add some trains to this. Run that line with this train. Is that the right one? That's the right one. And oh, I didn't set line. Base price 5. 4. Off you go. Excellent. I wonder if this line makes money. Yeah, it really does. Look at the amount of people. 118,000. Fantastic. Okay, so let's move on. Saying there's an exit over there. There's an exit on this end. It's fine. So this right here. And it's going to go on an angle. I actually, you know what? I actually don't mind that so much. Like when you say that you're adding, because it's almost a cocktail, right? Like obviously it's not actually a cocktail because all you did was add vodka to, or add tonic water, not tonic water. What I'm saying, carbonated water to. Wait, is this correct? Yeah. I think so, right? Yeah, we are. Okay. All you did was add carbonated water to or vodka to carbonated water, so it's not like, you know, you're not being exceptionally brave or creative there, but still, you know. Excuse me. Why is this line looking weird? Kennedy Town. Oh, that's not right, is it? How do I get delete selected? Stop. You go to HKU. D. Where is D? Aren't you supposed to show me which way is which? Okay, delete. Okay, so we start at Kennedy Town, we go to B, and then we go to D. There we go. Good. No more crossovers. Fantastic. Good. Well, I mean, it's fine as long as you enjoy it. I'm not sort of judging. Okay, I might be a little bit, but like not that much. And we get to the ferry terminal. Well, not exactly. We're almost at the ferry terminal. But this is like where the old stop for the blue line was, to Shenzhen. And this is like I love Hong Kong. I can't even explain sort of all of. There's just this very. How do I say this? Like, for all intents and purposes, this city should not exist, right? Because it's built on like it. The only reason that Hong Kong exists is because of the British, right? So that makes it one of those really interesting quirks of history, right? Let's be very clear. That's what I mean. I don't mean that the people shouldn't exist, but rather that the what am I trying to say? That historically there is a lot of very interesting factors that make it that mean that its existence is very much dependent on a lot of these like really interesting quirks in history. That's what I wanted to say. Yes, and I mean, I will thank the British for that because it is an absolutely beautiful city and it's fabulous, and I love it, and you know. You can't marry a city, all right? All right? Come on. Come on. What are we even saying? No, like my point is that mm, there's a spirit to the city that we don't really see in a lot of other cities, because a lot of the metropolises in the world are built on good ground, right? Fertile ground, places where you can expand to, and for good reason, because historically that is how these places would expand, right? Like over 500, 600 years. But Hong Kong's not like that, right? Hong Kong literally grew up over 50 years, right? So that makes it sort of one of those very it really speaks to the power and the potential of humanity. Yes, there's crime. Yes, it's not perfect. It's but it is so much more than a lot of the other cities that exist because of how it grew up, right? Like look at all of this, right? Like this tiny little place, it couldn't possibly survive on its own, and yet with the support of first the British Empire, and then one after 97 of communist China, it thrived for, let's say, from the end of World War II until here we get political. But the point is, it managed to create this thriving city in the middle of really not very hospitable terrain, right? So like they literally built this pier into the water. Well, this was the old city airport, obviously, but like they literally built this in the middle of the water to create an airport, right? And only after this airport was built did this become sort of obsolete, and now they're literally building giant buildings on here. Not that I think that's been very. Actually, I don't know. How is construction here going? Doesn't matter, not important. Let's look at our daily income. Wow, 3 million. We can like buy some trains. Oh no, not 3 million. 5 million. Look at that. 5 million. How rich are we? No, yes, not rich at all. But the point remains though, right? Oh yes, I know we're over time, so we'll end this quite rapidly. But the point remains, it is fascinating to me that such a city can really thrive in such a space simply because it is. Yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're done. We're good. Do you Okay. So before we end, you get to see big muses. Here we go. Eat a train. Oh no, this way. Oh, the app. Oh no, I thought the app died. It just lost sight of my face, but that's okay. No, bad. Remember, there's no such thing as like. There's much more to life than all of our base instincts. So that includes sugar, reproduction, laziness. That includes things like wallowing in our comfort zone, right? Like that's what the body wants, but that's not what the brain needs. So guys, get out of your comfort zones. Do something fun. Do something, well, actually, you know what? For some of you, don't do anything fun. No. because obviously yeah, don't just say no. It's hard to talk about this kind of stuff when the broadcast is also going out to the public, so it's fine. We'll just end it here for today. Thank you very much for watching. In conclusion, please don't Firefox, please don't do Chrome, and yeah, that's really it for today. Questions? Can we not do Hong Kong next time? Yes, we can do somewhere else next time. Presumably. Well, of course it's going to be bid on. Like, I'm not just gonna take your word and then take one person's word, right? You gotta vote, and the only way to vote is with your shares. And that's how you do it. We'll gloss over that fact. Okay. Done. What are we doing? I really, so what are we doing tomorrow? I really want to actually get the composition over with, but every time, like, can you guys let me do what I want to do on the days where I normally want to do them on, instead of like, I know there's a lot of votes floating around that aren't being used. You know, like, let me do it. Let me play music, for God's sakes. My music is not that bad, okay? I mean, it's not great. I'll be the first to admit I have no real, like, earth-shattering talent vis-a-vis music, but I don't think it sounds bad. It's supposed to not be too evocative. It's not supposed to be too in your face, because it is supposed to be used as background music. So we need some more background tracks, right? Like, I'm sure everyone's gotten tired of our background tracks. Like, not me, obviously, because I don't actually listen to the sound when these things are going out, so I don't care. Anyway, no, we're done. Yes. No, I've said all I wanted to say by now. Okay, that is a good question, and that's why I will answer it. The question was, when I said please download Firefox and don't do Chrome, I was swaying around. The question was, do I usually sway around when I say that before the camera? And the answer is yes. Yes, I always did. I always have, and I always will. Actually, some of you that work with me should know this. Like, sometimes when I'm talking, I'll just go like this, and then this, and then that, and then this, and that's why we should do that, and then we do this, and then we do that. That is my modus operandi. So, I mean, why wouldn't I? Anyway, no, we're done. Bye. Thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow.